Hi, Leo. Welcome to your weekly forecast for December 9th through the 15th. We're going to see what's going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to check out the week ahead with our little holiday angels here, and then we're going to pull an angel message for you for the week with this deck there. We have some moon energies coming in midweek. There's a full moon in Gemini, and the moon energies, you guys have been hearing me say it for a while. These moon energies have been packing a punch because there's a lot of clearing, like universal clearing that's happening right now. And it's leading to good things. I will tell you it's leading to good things. But some people, depending on how intense they're feeling that release, sometimes like angel oracle cards can be helpful to get through that. So that's why I'm using that. See what's happening with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm using the angel playing cards because I could not find any holiday-themed decks that I liked, guys. Your first card here is 3 of Diamonds. So, in traditional tarot, this is going to be like 3 of Pentacles. This is going to be something having to do with your finances. So, right off the bat, this is letting us know where your focus may be in the beginning of the week, because this Gemini full moon that's happening midweek, that's going to be happening on the 12th. You all know I'm not an astrologer. I make that very clear. I don't pretend to be something I'm not. But it's going to be making people really think about their love life and their money. And some people are going to be freaking out about it. Some people are going to be really, really freaking out about it. I think one person wrote an article saying that some people are going to feel like they're having a crisis in their financial life or in their money life. So 3 of Diamonds tells me you're being positive. You're being positive about your finances, but that might be where your attention is. Like, you might be starting off the week really thinking about your money, really thinking about your financial goals, where you're really beginning to try to think, hey, how can I make my situation better? How can I build upon what I have? So that's the feeling and the vibe I'm getting there for you, Leo. It feels like a positive energy. Some of you might be a little bit frustrated because 3 of Pentacles or 3 of Diamonds says that even though things are going in a good direction, it's still the building stages. It might not be exactly where you want it to be. And so this card is coming up to say, hey, Leo, don't get discouraged. Focus on what's going well. Sometimes when this card comes up, if somebody's focused on love, what it's saying is you have a really good foundation right now. You might not be where you want things to be just yet, but take it one day at a time. You're building upon something. So if you are more focused on love than money, it could be that an existing relationship has a whole lot of potential, or it could be that you're about to meet someone where you all have a lot in common. But this isn't going to be like this whirlwind thing where you're being swept off your feet and it's like happening super fast. This is going to be something, either an employer or a romantic situation, where it's going to take time to just build that foundation and build upon that foundation. But it's good. Like, it's good. It just might require some patience. Sometimes I feel when 3 of Diamonds or 3 of Pentacles comes up, Spirit is saying don't lose sight of the progress, but don't let impatience cause you to, like, be all or nothing. Like, oh, it's not happening fast enough, forget it. Like, you're really headed in a good direction, and that's what Spirit wants you to know. Spirit doesn't want you to lose sight of that. Your next card here, right as we're getting to the height of the moon energy for the week, is you have Ace of Hearts. And this is really positive. This is really, 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 really good. Ace of Hearts has to do with happiness. It has to do with emotionally fulfilling experiences, things that are bringing you joy, things that are bringing you happiness, things that are very fulfilling for you. Okay, so a lot of the times, Ace of Hearts has a special meaning for me in my readings or Ace of Cups. When I see Ace of Cups over the years, I've found that the person that I'm reading for, and in this instance, it's those of you drawn to this video, the person that I'm reading for is breaking out of a long time emotional block. what's happening is that maybe you were in a cycle where you kept, hitting your head over and over and over again with like the same experiences. And you're like, oh my God, like how many times am I going to go through this same thing? How many times do I have to repeat this? And you're just like, you know what, universe, I'm done. I'm done with feeling this way. I'm done with being sad. I'm done with being taken advantage of. I'm done with being lied to. I know what the red flags are. I'm gonna pay attention. I'm never gonna feel this way again. And you're just done with something and you're ready to turn over that new leaf. The universe says, awesome, amazing. Leo no longer needs pain to wake them up. Leo is awake. Leo doesn't need that pain. Leo is ready to learn from happiness, love, success, positive experiences. So all of a sudden that shift happens where your karma now, or your learning lessons or your karmic lessons, can come in through joy and to come in from happiness, from accomplishing things, from boosting your self-esteem, from having people that appreciate you and are loving towards you. Okay. And so you have to keep something in mind, Leo. Depending on where you are in your journey, this is going to happen in two ways. Either you've already been working on this and something is happening in the full moon where you are just releasing completely with a sense of faith and a sense of happiness, or you may be feeling those heavy feelings very deeply where you're having that moment where you come to that moment where you're like, oh my goodness, I cannot handle feeling this way anymore. Like, I'm so over it. I'm so done. Some of you have already had the breakdown and you're just kind of releasing, and you're like in a thing of forgiveness where in this full moon cycle you're forgiving people, you're releasing things, you're letting go of the resentments, and you're in this very open, happy space. Other ones of you may be having that breakdown, emotional kind of breakdown moment midweek where you just start realizing how things have been unfair, and you start realizing how people haven't been fair to you. And it can be in a work situation. It might not be in love life. It could just be where you feel like you're being held down in a work situation, or that you deserve more, or that you're tired of struggling. And it could be all areas of your life where you feel like that. But you might just have this moment where you're like, oh my goodness, like I am just done with these people. I don't want these people in my life anymore. Like, I'm going in a new direction. I know what I deserve. I deserve to be happy. And so you are again, you're on the same path, but you might feel it through some kind of like a massive release, or like you just kind of might maybe break down and cry. If you're one of the Leos where you experience it in that way, have faith and know that all that's happening is all the junk is clearing out. It's like the closet is clearing out with all of the junk so that the new stuff can come in. And don't let it freak you out too much. Just don't push down the feelings. If they're coming to the surface, they're coming to the surface so you can let them out and so that you can receive. But you are beginning to transition into that Ace of Cups, into that Ace of Hearts, to have the fulfilling, happy experiences, to have the emotional connection, emotional intimacy, fulfillment, doing the kind of work where you're being paid well, but you're also doing something that is meaningful for you, or that you can take pride in, right? So you're coming into living a life of substance, right? So however your release occurs midweek, understand and know you're still headed in that direction. Even if the emotions feel painful or difficult, you're headed in that direction of that life of fulfillment. And all the pain and things that need to come out are coming out so that you can really begin filling yourself up. You have room for this positive new experience that's going to be coming in. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Leo, look at this. King of Hearts. So even if you are having some kind of a breakdown, by the end of the week, you are feeling very, optimistic again, and you are attracting this kind of energy. Some of you might be having some kind of a little miracle coming in where someone may be coming in with assistance in some way, because King of Hearts can be someone who is generous, someone who is giving, someone who's helping out in some way. So some of you might be encountering someone who's showing you kindness or wanting to step up and help. Some of you might be having that Ace of Hearts or Ace of Cups where you're drawing a boundary with someone and they're saying, wait a minute, okay, Leo, I didn't know you felt this way, or my bad. People don't say my bad anymore, but my fault. Like, I didn't realize that I was like leaving you in this situation. And so you might have someone like stepping up and trying to help, whether it's a employer or a family member or a romantic partner. Somebody may be stepping in and giving a little bit more or being more helpful. It could also indicate, you may be stepping into that heart space as well, and you being more wise and more intelligent with who you give to, when you give, and how much. Some of you might be coming out of a cycle or a pattern where like you do a lot for the people in your life, and you're starting to realize and you're starting to look at, well, hey, you know what, like I need to take care of me too. And you're not becoming this cold-hearted person, you're not going to the other extreme, but you're just getting smarter. You're getting smarter about, what you're doing, how you're doing it, who you're helping. There can be like this control, this emotional control over yourself, like controlling your emotions and not being taken advantage of. So, Leo, if you're one of those people where you have felt frustrated because you feel like you've been taken advantage of a lot in the past, I feel like this is something that you're going to be able to release in the current energies, like in this week, that you're really making that change, you're turning over that new leaf so that you can still be that wonderful, loving person that you are, but at the same time, you're nobody's fool, right? And so I do feel some of you are setting a boundary with someone, and I do feel like that person is stepping it up, right? Like, maybe they're asleep or they didn't realize or they see that you mean business, and so they're going to be stepping it up. For some of you, this could be in a family situation, it could be a work situation, it could be a romantic situation. This is a general reading. It's going to apply in different ways. Let's go ahead and see what your angel message is for the week. And as always, guys, I strongly encourage that you watch your moon sign, rising sign videos as well, because some weeks those may resonate more than others, or they may just bring little extra tidbits of information that can be helpful. Let's see what your angel message is for the week, my darlings. And we have bump, bump, bump. Ooh, one of my favorites. I love this card. And let me tell you, anytime I've ever pulled it, it has been true. It has been true to a T. It says, Angel of Abundance. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. Leo, let me tell you why this is such an awesome card. Read that sentence again. Read it out loud to yourself. Just go ahead. Read it out loud to yourself. Say those words out loud. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. A steady flow. Okay, keywords, steady flow. We're not talking about something that just is going to be a one-time thing. Like, this is it. You are turning around your relationship with abundance, your relationship with money. Maybe in the past you had these times when money was really, really good, or it was really, really bad. There was never an in-between. Like, your luck with money never seemed to be consistent. This is saying, Leo, that you are coming into a steady flow. All right, no more roller coaster. No more feast or famine. Like, you're having consistent, steady flow coming in. Don't get me wrong, money does flow, and there's going to be times when you have more coming in than others, but you're going to have a nice balance, right? You're going to have a nice balance to where you're not completely, totally in the red. Like, you can stay in the black, all right? You're going to stay in the black. So this is a really positive message that's coming in. So this is telling us a lot of you are done with some old cycle, and you are ready for things to change, and you are making things happen. Okay, Angel of Abundance, a steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. So understand and know that whatever you may be releasing in the week ahead, you're releasing it for this reason. This is what you're making room for, my darlings. Okay, I would encourage you, and if you want to, take a little screenshot of that card or hold on to it, you absolutely can. Maybe I can put it like this. You absolutely can. But I also encourage those of you that you're wanting a little bit more like love advice. Watch the love videos. I know we touched a little bit on what might be happening with love, but I do the love reading separate on this channel, so the love videos are in the are in the description. And also, guys, please, please, please watch the channeled messages for December. Those are very helpful. That's when I channel spirit. And even though it's my voice in the video, it's not me. It's spirit saying what spirit wants to say directly. So watch the channeled videos as well. And private readings will be up again, hopefully around the 15th of December, give or take a day or two. I will make an announcement when the calendar is up, but I'm still working on your 2020 forecasts, my darlings. So I thank you all very much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I'm wishing you a fabulous week, my dears.